Okay, hi all. Good evening. So today we are going to discuss one question which I posted on my LinkedIn page. Where is that? Just a minute. Let me show you that. Yeah, this was the question. Is the question visible? Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
This was the question I posted long back, but it's not getting enough time to take the session on it. And unfortunately, I I've not received any correct response here for this question. So I thought of discussing this. So I'm not sure if all of you have gone through the question. Is the question clear to everyone? Or let me repeat it. What's the question? So here we have and I have shown here the restaurant menu as well. Like there is some Paradise restaurant, and they have some menu. Okay. So what you have to do, there are category. Okay, you could see like biryani category is there, the starters category is there, and then you have a kebab category. Okay, kebab category, and then you have this curries category is there. Fine. The different categories we have. Now suppose, and many times it happens, like suppose sometime you're going for an office party and it has been decided that total you have, let's say, 1,000 rupees. Okay. Or sometime it also happens like from an application, you will get some amount and you have to use it, right? Same scenario, you have 1,000 rupees, and with 1,000 rupees, you can buy anything from this, whatever you want. Okay. What is the condition one? Condition one is you have 1,000 rupees. I will request you please go on mute. Thank you. So you have 1,000 rupees here, and you can buy anything from here. Okay. Second condition is you have to make sure you have to buy one item from each category. It's not like you can utilize this 1,000 rupees to buy only from the biryani category, and you will not buy anything from a starter or kebab or curry. No. The condition is you have to buy one item from each category. This is mandatory. It means any one item from biryani, any one item from starter, any one item from kebab, any one item from curry. This condition is clear. So we have two conditions. Condition number one, we have 1,000 rupees. Condition number two, you have to buy one item from each category. Okay. Now suppose if I'm getting this 1,000 rupees from someone and he will tell me, Gitanveer, you can use this to buy anything from this restaurant, but you have to buy from each and every category. Okay. So then what I will do? My intention will be to utilize this to the maximum extent possible. Correct, no? Right? To utilize this for the maximum extent possible. Let's say, suppose if I am taking chicken biryani from biryani section, if I am taking, let's say, chicken 65 from here, and let's say if I am taking this one from here, okay, I'm taking this one from here. So I have taken from each category, right? But what's the total price for this? How much I have to pay? 8888, triple eight, right? So what's the left amount? 1,000 minus triple eight, right? You have to subtract it. So the remaining amount, whatever you will get here, so that is wasted. No, you cannot utilize it, right? You cannot utilize it, correct? It means this 112 rupees is wasted. You cannot utilize it. So you have to utilize it to the maximum extent possible. Maybe if you can utilize the complete 1,000 rupees. Is the question clear now?
Yes, sir.
Clear enough? So these three conditions you have to satisfy, and then you have to write a query for this, and you have to tell me which combination you will take from each category so that you can utilize the maximum amount here. Now see, in the output, what I have written here, see, I have written like this should be your output. Why? If you check this combination, mutton biryani. So I have selected from the biryani section, mutton biryani. Okay. Nizami handi. So where is this Nizami handi here? From curry, I have taken this Nizami handi. Tandoori chicken full. So this one from kebab section. Paneer 65. This one from starter section. Have I covered have I covered item from each category? Right? Now check the total value for this. 99999. Right? So we utilize to the maximum extent. Correct? Question is clear?
Sorry.
Question is clear, everyone, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now how to solve this? Actually, the solution is very simple. I will show you two solutions to this. Okay, solution is very simple. So forget about SQL. SQL को भूल जाते हैं for the time being. Suppose if I have to do this manually, okay, and let's take a much simpler example. Suppose I have only two item in biryani section, and let's say I have only two item in the starters. I have, let's say, only two items in kebabs, and say only one item in curry. Okay, let's assume for some time okay, we have this data, little bit simpler data, right? Now, first of all, we have to think we have to cover each and every category. This is the biryani. This is the starter, kebab, and curry. So we have to make sure each combination should be covered. So my strategy will be, first of all, to cover all the possible combinations. I'm not thinking as of now about the price. Forget about that third condition of 1,000 rupees. Forget about it. Right now, my strategy is to consider all the combinations. Okay? I'll make all the combinations. From the combinations I'm telling, if I'm taking this one, so from this, I can make one combination with this and one combination with this. Got it? So this I will get how many combinations? These two combinations. Is this point clear? And similarly for this, I can get these two combinations. No, possible again, right? If you are buying chili chicken, so maybe from kebab you can buy chicken tikka, right? And if you're buying chili chicken, you can buy tandoori chicken as well. This combination is possible. So what I'm telling is, first of all, we have to make all the possible combinations from all the categories. Now, for this combination, then you will go to this. Acha, ye to chicken biryani liya hi nahi. So for this again, you have to take this combination, right? So if I'm going with this, then you have to take combination with this curry, right? Understood this scenario? So you have to make, first of all the possible combinations. What are the combinations possible? Is this point clear? Any question here? No? Okay. Now tell me one thing. Which concept in SQL will give you all the possible combinations?
Cross-join.
Cross-join. Cross-join. Very good. So see, now if I will write here, Select a star from restaurant.
Hmm.
So suppose if I write here, select a dot category. No, just write here category, comma, item, comma, price from restaurant where category equals to biryanis. And I will keep this in a CT expression. So what I'm trying to do here, just the biryani I kept in one city, city 1. Similarly, I will write city 2. And let's say here I will keep the next category is starters. Now suppose if I will do a cross join here, selected what category, comma a dot item, comma a dot price. Similarly, b dot category, b dot item, b dot price. From CT1A, comma CT2B. This is a syntax of cross join if you remember, right? You don't have to write join, you don't have to write the joining condition, correct? So now if I'm executing this query, check the output. If you see this output, this is the query and this is the output. Are you getting all the combinations of biryanis and starters? Check it. For each biryani item, let me sort this as well. Sort category and then item. Okay. Now if you see here, from biryani, if I have taken chicken biryani, okay, am I getting all the combination from a starter for this chicken biryani? Yes. Similarly, if you will take this chicken family pack, am I getting all the combinations from this is starters, right? And this is the task of cross join, right? So this question is a very good example of cross join. Generally in interviews, they ask this question, tell me an example of cross join. Because they know that cross join is very rarely used in any project. And of course, that's a fact. It's not used very frequently. And why we ask this question, if you're able to understand, if you're able to quote me some example of cross join, because if I will ask inner join, left, right, a lot of examples are there, and I'm sure anyone can answer it. If you're able to answer cross join, it means, oh, means you have worked on this, right? So that's why you're getting all the combinations. And if you remember, when I have taken this class, I taught you that the total number of records based on the cross join of two tables will be how much? What's the formula for it? The number of records in the first table plus number of records in the second table. So the first table is CT1, which has biryani as a category. So how many records you have for biryani? 12 records, right? And then the next is a starter, right? Next is a starter. For a starter, how many records you have? 5. Total number of records will be how much if I will perform a cross join here? What is the formula?
60.
12 into 5, right? 60. So check here. Are you getting 60 records? So it has given me all the possible combinations of biryani and starter. But similarly, I have to do for other products as well, right? Anna? Same thing I have to do for other products as well. So now what I will do, similarly, I will create categories for CT3 for kebabs. And then one more, CT4 for curries. So what I have done here, I segregated the categories. Correct? No. Biryanis I've kept in CT1. The starters CT2. Kebabs CT3. Curries CT4. And that's why when I was teaching you CT, I have told you this. With the help of CT, you can break your complex scenarios in small chunks. That's what I've done here. Now we have a small four tables, temporary four tables, which is just storing the items of each and every category. Now after this, what you will do? Any idea? Any guess? After this,
Had the prices.
price I will come at a later point of time because see, here just I have taken the combination of biryani and starters only, right? But you have to consider kebabs and curries as well because as
Yeah,
per the question, you have to take each item from each category, right? So what next?
we have to take the combinations of the kebabs and curries as well.
Correct. So for that, which CT you have to take now?
C and D.
Good and
CT3 and 4, sorry.
CT3
CT3 and 4.
and CT4. I will give alias as D. Got it? Okay. So now after this, let me directly write this here. So I'm given the alias as C, C, C. Next, D, D, D. Now, one misconception also I want to clarify here. Let me first of all execute this. We're getting output. I will show you this output. We'll discuss it. Don't worry, okay? How many tables I'm using in cross join here?
4.
4.
Four temporary tables, right? Four temporary tables. Generally, there is a misconception. You can cross join, you can use only two tables. Again, there is a very dangerous misconception. In self join, you can use the same table only twice. No, you can use it thrice or any number of times. If you remember, in the joins, the question number one, the recommendation engine question. Okay, those who attended that. So there I have used the same table thrice. Similarly, boss, cross join, you can use n number of tables. There is no restriction. You have to use only two tables. Whatever, how much number of tables you have used, and that's what the practical example here. Four tables I'm using here. Perform a cross join. Now can you tell me total how many records you will get? What is the formula for this? If I will ask you, I executed this query, total how many records will be there? So how you will find it out? What will be your formula for it?
multiply all the columns in that table.
Perfect. So you will ask Tanvir, how many records you have in biryani? 12 records. How many records you have in starters? 5. 12 into 5? 60. How many records you have in kebabs? 5. 60 into 5? 30.
300.
300. Sorry, 30. I'm telling 300, right? And then curries we have 2. 300 into 2? 600. So if this cross join has been performed correctly here, so this data should give me 600 records, right? Let's check it. Do we have 600 records here? You could say 600 is a serial number. Hello? Right?
Yes, sir.
Or maybe I want to show you one more thing. Very interesting part. I will remove everything from here. Now I will keep here 6 constant. Check the output. The 600, right? So this is proved कि yes, you can use n number of tables in cross, right? Got it? Now next, so I executed this query. We have this output. If you want to analyze this, check this data. So, okay, I will leave this analysis part for you because it will take a lot of time. What I mean here is, if you will take one combination, दिखाई देते हैं, एक minute, just a minute. Custom sort, ordered by. Oh, okay. No. I will not show you here. One more concept I have to explain you. See, ordered by A dot category, and then A dot item, then B dot category, comma, B dot item, C dot category, comma, C dot item, D dot category, item. Okay, I'll tell you why I'm doing all this order by. Okay, first of all, order by how many columns we have? I think 2, 2, 4, 6, 8 columns, right? Is there any restriction on the number of columns in order by? No restrictions, right? So when I have taken class this order by topic in each and every batch, I think hardly I've used 2 or 3 columns. But so this is a very beautiful example where we are using a number of columns. That's why there's no restriction on the number of columns in order by. So what's the meaning of this? First of all, it will sort based on the category A. So all the biryani will be there. And then let me keep it here. So I'm getting background noise. Okay. So you could see like from the biryani item, they have taken chicken biryani. So now this chicken biryani has all the combination with starter chicken 65. Then in kebab, if you see this kebab section, so it is considering the combinations, then this one, right? So it will narrow down. So first of all, you have eating all the chicken biryani. Why? Because it will give you combination with all the records of the starters and then with kebabs and then curries. So here if you will see all the possible combinations, it means if you will ask, "Hey, Tanvir, in this restaurant, how many possible dishes, how many possible combination of dishes are there?" Right? 600 if you'll take one item from each category. Okay, clear? And that's why, like, then you have that formula of combination, permutation in mathematics. You might have studied NCR. So based on that, also you can derive it. Then you have to use that factorial, n factorial divided by n, r factorial, and then you have to go for permutation, then n minus r factorial, and all those things. Okay, anyway, so I hope this is clear. So we have derived all the combinations, one item from each category. Any question till now? Okay, this is clear. What was the next condition? What was the next condition?
Cumulative price less than 1,000.
No, cumulative nahi.
Sum of all.
Sum. Cumulative has a different meaning. So the sum should be close to 1,000, right? That is the next challenge or next condition. So now the next point which I want to cover here is, generally we used to find the sum of a particular column, right? Sum of price, sum of marks, sum of profit, sum of revenue. So there that particular column will be there and I'll be using sum. Then it will give me the sum of this. Suppose if I write sum of price, it will add all these values and it will give me the total price, right? But here what I have to do, I have to add this price plus this and see if it is coming price underscore 1, price underscore 2, price underscore 3. Don't get confused how underscore 1 to 3 is coming. It is because we have the same column name here, no? A dot price, B dot price. So the Oracle, just to differentiate it or to segregate it, by default, it will give this suffix price here, then price underscore 1, price underscore 2, price underscore 3. So don't get confused. What is this underscore 1, 2, 3? Okay. Now I have to find the summation. Suppose if someone will ask me, Tanvir, if I will go for this combination, like if I'm taking chicken biryani from biryani, chicken 65 from a starter, and chicken garlic kebab from kebab section, butter chicken from curry, what will be the total price I have to pay? So what I will do, 210 plus 264 plus 243 plus 246. This is what I have to do now, right? It means now the scenario is opposite, boss. You have to add multiple columns. So can I use sum function here? I cannot use,
Yes.
because sum will give me the total from one particular column. No, नहीं बात समझ में आ रही. देखो तो वैसे समझते हैं. Suppose I have this score table. Okay. If I write here sum of marks, so what it will give me? The total marks of this marks column. No, only one column. Total value it will add and it will give me. But here what I want a summation of 4 different columns. I want price plus price 1 plus price 2 plus price 3. So I cannot use sum function here. Is this point clear? Are you understanding, guys? So this is a different scenario. So for this, what we have to do, this A dot price plus B dot price plus C dot price plus D dot price. So now I'm telling you whatever values you have in these columns, you please add this for each and every row. So what engine will do, this is your A dot price. This is, let me write it here. This is A dot price. This is B dot price. This is C dot price. Background noise here. This is D dot price. So when I'm telling I want A dot price plus B dot price plus C dot price plus D dot price, so what engine will do? It will add 210 plus 264 plus 243 plus 246, and it will give me the final value, whatever it may be. Now let me execute this, and I can give some alias name as total price. See how each and everything is we are using together. Total price we're getting now here 963 for this one. For the next combination 888. Next combination 963 again. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
So far clear, everyone, right? Okay. But out of this total price, which one you have to take? The one where this total price is less than equal to 1000. Agree or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you think this query will work?
No, it
No.
won't work.
Why?
This is
It's
derived
executing
column.
fast.
Total price is derived on the select clause.
Derived. Any specific terms, Sandeep? Sandeep is one of
First, it
the
will
students
execute where
from.
and then it goes to the select query. Select statement.
Yeah. So total price is an alias, no? What's the total price here? This is the alias, right? What is the sequential order of execution? From,
Where
joins, then where, then group by, then having, then select, then distinct, then order by. Correct? So where the alias is derived at which stage? In select. Correct? And you are trying to use this alias in where clause. Do you think it will work? No, it will throw error message. Got it? So you are trying to use this total price in this where. So engine will tell Tanvir, what is this total price? It will be derived in select. No. So that's the reason you cannot use aliases in where clause. I have already covered this in each and every batch. Hope this is clear. Okay. Then what to do?
yes, sir.
Then directly I will use it here. Okay. Now see. This query is working now. Now again, there is a misconception that if you're deriving something, it cannot be used directly in the where clause. This is a misconception. Until and unless it is not disturbing the order of execution, you can use anything in where. See, we are deriving the value here. We are using directly in where. It is allowed. So now if you see in total price, all the values are less than 1000. Got it? Till here, this is clear? Okay. Now, after that, what I will do, I will use rank. Ordered by this entire value, I will use directly in this query. Now see, again, there is a misconception. Order by, we have to use the main column of the table. Do you think any one of this is just the main column? No, I'm deriving something and then I'm using that in order by. This is allowed. Check the output. Is this, don't look into the output. Is this query working or not? Yes.
Yes.
So it means you can derive something and you can directly use in order by. This is allowed. I totally agree that generally we use a main column of the table like order by ID, order by marks, order by salary. I totally agree. But this is also allowed. Don't be under the impression that Tanvir, this will throw error message because you're deriving something and using in order by. No, this is allowed. This part is clear. Okay. Now next what you will do. Now 99% query we have cracked. What next?
But we can use total price in order by, no? Order by total.
Order by. Acha. Good question.
Total
Good
price.
question. Good question. Good question. Good question. So you're asking it, Tanvir, instead of this, you have used the alias here. Can you use this directly instead of writing that because we have derived it here? That's what you're asking, no?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Any other thought, anyone? Can we write order by total price? Will it work or it will not work?
No,
it will not work.
It will
Why?
not work.
Why? Why?
After the where window function will work, but
Okay.
after the window functions, order by will work.
After the window function order by will work. Okay. It may execute it. Throwing error message, right? See, window functions are derived once you have filtered the data. So here, after having window functions are derived. Okay. Now you are using this total price in order by or in the window function. Tell me.
Window function.
Window function. You see, you are using this in this rank function, which is a window. This order by is a part of this rank. So you are right now at window function. And total price is an alias, which will be derived here, right? So that's why if you're trying to call this total price in the window function, engine will tell, sorry, I don't know, boss, what is this? And that is why it is throwing error message that this is invalid. Hope this point is clear. Clear to everyone?
Yes.
Clear, huh? See, a lot of the misconceptions and important points and all these things which I am covering, we have discussed. Most of the things we have discussed in our regular class. Okay, so that is why you have to write this one here. Okay, now what next? After this, what I will do?
We'll pick where rank is equal to 1.
That's all. Where rank equals 1. But can you write rank equals 1? This is again an alias, it will not work, right? Then can you directly write with this window function? That will also not work because the window functions are derived after where. If you write it here, it will throw error message. Want you can give it a try. Okay, it will not work. Then what we have to do? We have to store this in another CT, CT5. Now, is there any restriction on the number of CTs in a table, in a query?
No.
No restriction. Now, next point. If I'm writing order by within this CT5, does it make sense?
No.
It will not make sense. First of all, let me show you that. Okay, it will not make sense because Okay, I will answer that after this. Let me first of all explain you this part. Select a star from CT5 where rank equals 1, right?
Need to use a descending order, I think, in rank function.
Correct. This one, no?
Yes.
Good catch. Descending, because we have to find the highest. Correct. Now this query is throwing error message. Any idea why? See, the reason is A dot category, B dot category, same column, right? So that is why in CT the engine will get confused here. So in these cases, what you have to do, I have that ready-made query here. I will directly show you here. In this case, what you have to do, you have to write this one. You have to use alias then for each and every column. A dot category as category 1, B dot category as category 2, C dot category as category 3, D dot category as category 4. If you write select a star, so actually what happens, the engine gets confused here. Okay, this is also category, this is also category, this is also category, this is also category. Engine gets confused which category the user is asking. Now, when you will use alias here 1, 2, 3, 4, now there's no confusion. Similarly, I've used for item 1, 2, 3, 4, price 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if I will execute this, see, I'm getting this combination. And this is giving me the total price, 999. And this is what we checked in the LinkedIn. This is the required output. Hope this is clear. The story is not over. Just wait for 5 more minutes. I will show you one twist. Just 5 more minutes. I know I committed for 30 minutes. We are stretching. Any questions so far? All the concepts clear? Okay. Now, next scenario. Now here, you could see like I have separated each and every category in different CT. And I think which looks a little bit tedious task. Then you can ask question, Tanvir, it means if I have 10 categories, you will create 10 different CTs, and Tanvir, that will impact the performance. I totally agree, because we are giving a burden to the SQL engine. First of all, engine will create this CT, then this CT, then this CT, this CT, right? And then it will perform a cross join, then window function, and then filter and all those things, right? Now, for this, there's a shortcut. I have that query ready. I will show you that. This is a solution 2. And this was a solution 1 where I have used CT. See what I'm trying to do here. Here in this query, I am joining restaurant A, restaurant B, restaurant C, restaurant D. Restaurant was our main table. First of all, tell me, is this a cross join? Restaurant A, restaurant B, restaurant C, restaurant D. Yes, obviously, this is a cross join, right? Now, then what I have done in the where condition, I have directly written here from restaurant A, I want category biryanis only. From restaurant B, I want category starters only. From restaurant C, I want kebabs only, and restaurant D table, I want curries only. Now tell me, this is an example of self-join or cross-join. Confused, right? So that's why when you are performing a cross-join, you can use the same table as well. That is allowed. The same table, no? It's restaurant, 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 restaurant. Multiple tables, but here it is acting as a cross-join because I have not given any joining condition. And here this segregation of categories I have done with the help of CTs. So this CT part I have bypassed, and directly I have given that condition, that filter in this where clause. That's all. So with the help of this, we have bypassed the CTs. Now try to understand, okay, how much effort, how many tasks we have eliminated from the SQL engine to perform. Now, engine doesn't have to perform those 4 CTs. And after that, then the same thing, this price has to be less than 1,000. Then you are deriving the rank. And sorry. then finally you're applying the filter. If you execute this query, you get the same output. Got it? So that's all. We have two solutions for this. I'm
So
done with this. Yeah, Dinesh.
so here like without using rank function, if you like sort that price, total price by descending and limit by 1.
That also you can do. You can use limit as well.
Yes,
That's
that
also correct solution.
yes.
That also you can do. Okay. But limit में क्या होता है ना? Sometime like suppose here I have 3-4 such combinations which is for 99999. Then limit will give you 1, right? First record only. So ultimately then you have to apply filter here. You understood this?
Yes, understood.
Correct, no? Then in that case it will fail. And moreover, generally in interview, the interviewers will restrict you from using limit and all those things. But limit is also good. I'm not telling anything about it. Okay. It also in many scenarios, it helps us to solve the question very easily. But it has certain limitations, right? Any other question?
Then we just a question. Just a question.
Yes, mother.
Might be naive actually.
Mhm.
Actually, I was just going through that scenario. Actually, it was asked to write an SQL query to find all such combinations of 4 items,
Mhm.
one from each category, where the total price is less than or equal to. Matlab, why you are restricting to one? Actually, I didn't get that actually anywhere in this solution. Only one item, one record was required.
Okay. See, like if I
Because I
am
got everything correct actually. That rank is equal to only one record was required. I wasn't able to figure out actually.
okay. Let me answer this. See, if I'm executing this query, this part, okay. So I'm getting this combination of the total price, correct? 999, 993, 993, and all those things, correct? If I'm going, let's say if I'm going for this combination of items, so how much money will be vested here? 1000
So-
minus 993, 7 rupees. I'm not able to utilize 7 rupees there, right?
Yeah.
Understood? So if I'm going for this combination, I'm not able to utilize only 1 rupees. So the maximum utilization is happening for this combination. I'm not restricting only for the one record. If you have any other combination which will give me 999 or let's say 1000, show me that one. That is what I'm asking. I want to utilize my 1000 rupees to the maximum extent possible. That's what I'm telling. Is that clear?
I got your point.
No, tell me where you are stuck or if you have any other cross question.
I was just going through this question actually.
Acha.
It still says write a SQL query to find all such combination of 4 items, one from each category where the total price is less than or equal to 1000.
Where is
The first paragraph.
write a SQL query to find all such combination of 4 items, one from each category, where the
Yeah.
total price is less than or equal to
Yeah.
1000, right? And the total price of all selected items should be close to 1000 as possible. This is also I've written here, right? So it should be close to 1000. Okay. So here 999 is close to 1000. Is that clear?
Right.
Okay. Any other question, anyone? Okay. So fine. I will upload the recording today, and thanks a lot for joining for the short notice.
In line number 702, like we have
702.
if we had like 10 columns for price, we would have written like 10 times A dot B dot C dot.
You have to write 10 times A dot price and all those things plus all those things. Or means if you want, no, I don't want to write 10 times, then what you have to do, you have to use unpivot function, and then you have to bring all those things in one column. Again, that will be hectic as well. Like that will not be straightforward. Okay, but this is means I know like if you have 10 columns, you have to write manually. That is a burden, but that's the only thing you have to do. Other solutions will be much more tedious than this.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. ठीक है? Any other question, anyone? Fine then. Thanks a lot. Good night. Bye.
Good night,
you,
then.
sir.
Thank you.
Good night. Good night.
Thank